Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mike here from MB Reviews and More, back with another video for you. Looking to do a recap of the last video on the Cpap machine that I did. That was my first few days on the machine, so I figured I'd just give you a recap of how it's been for like the last couple of weeks, I guess. I've been on it for a little over 2 weeks now, so I figured I'd share some of the numbers with you, let you know how it's been working out. If you saw my last video, I explained that the biggest problem so far I had with the machine was the comfortability of the mask. If you didn't see it, I wear the mask that comes up to the top of your nose. It doesn't cover your whole face. I was having a little trouble with comfortability of it. Now almost, I guess, 2.5 weeks in, I'm getting a little used to it. It's not 100%, but it is better. Little by little, I'm getting a little more used to it. With this particular setup, I mean, I typically am a side sleeper, but with the machine, it's kind of difficult because every little movement, it seems like, at least for me, and you guys that are on these machines, you can let me know if you have the same issue. I'm having trouble sleeping on the side with the machine because every little movement, it seems to pull the mask. And that kind of wakes you up because of all the air, or else, you know, you kind of feel like you can't breathe or something. So it wakes you up. So what I've been doing basically is sleeping more upright a little bit, like kind of in a 45 degree angle. And it's actually been working out. And oddly enough, I mean, I have an issue with the back problem too, but sleeping like that's been helping that as well. So there's that. But like I said, the comfortability is getting a little better. It's still, I still wish it was better, and I still do want to try out maybe just the nostril tube. Don't know how it's gonna be, but I mean, if they're willing to let me try it, I'll try it, see how it goes. Overall, do feel a little better. I'm not nearly as tired as I used to be, even though I'm not getting a ton of sleep even on the machine. The sleep I am getting is a much deeper sleep, so it's a better sleep. Come to find out, about a week or so ago, I realized that they had an app that does the tracking. I was writing down how much I was sleeping and waking up initially, and then I found out there was an app. Nobody had told me about the app. I found the app for it, and it kind of tracks everything for me, as far as, you know, how many hours I'm sleeping and how many times I'm waking up, and there's some other stuff that I don't even know what it means, to be honest with you. But I figured I'd share some of these numbers with you since I started, basically, which is like a couple of weeks, let you know where you can see like if it's helping me, or the consistency and how many times I'm waking up. If you didn't see the last video, the reason why I'm on the Cpap, after the testing they did to me, I was having 43 episodes per hour, which is insane. So obviously definitely needed a Cpap. The numbers have come down quite a bit on the machine, and I'll just kind of give you the rundown. On January 16th, January 10th, I slept for 5 hours 51 minutes, and I woke up 14.5 times on average. You got to keep in mind, some of these numbers, especially early on, I would wake up like one of those 14 times, and sometimes I want to go back to sleep for a while. So that the numbers can seem a little skewed as far as total sleep time. It's the usage of the machine, but I'll get a little more into that later. On the 11th, 3 hours 29 minutes, I woke up 4.3 times. That was I remember that being a problem where it was really uncomfortable. I just took it off. They want you to use it a minimum of 4 hours per night, and you got to do that like something like 24 or 25 days a month, or your insurance won't cover it for you if you're on insurance. On the 12th, I slept for 4 hours 50 minutes and woke up 2.7, so that was kind of decent. The 13th, slept for 5 hours 12 minutes, woke up 8.1 times. So we'll get a little more sleep, but I woke up a lot more. Still broken up. On the 14th, 7 hours 33 minutes sleep, 5.0. And that particular day is one of those days where I woke up and I was up for a little while each time. So that's 7.5 hours a little skewed. It was probably more like 4.5 to 5. On the 15th, I slept for 5 hours and 16 minutes, woke up 4.8 times. On the 16th, slept for 6 hours, woke up 4.2 times. On the 17th, 2 hours 35 minutes, woke up 1.5 times. And that day is another day where there was a comfortability issue and I pulled it off and never put it back on. So those numbers were really low. January 18th, I slept for 4 hours 49 minutes and I woke up 2.3 times. So that was actually kind of a decent day. That's not a bad area. On the 15th, on the 19th, again slept for 4 hours and 49 minutes, exact same time. The only difference was I woke up 3.7 times as opposed to the day before only being 2.3. The 20th, I slept for 5 hours 14 minutes, woke up 4.2 times. 21st, I slept for 6 hours, woke up 6.6 times. So you can kind of see like the higher the number it goes, I'm waking up a little more, but I'm able to at least go back to sleep and still, other than that 14.5 times on the second day I had the machine, I haven't hit double digits yet. 22nd, I slept for 4 hours 39 minutes, woke up 3 times. 23rd, 4 hours 44 minutes, woke up 1.7 times. On the 24th, slept for 4 hours 18 minutes, woke up 2.3 times. The 25th was a weird day. I was busy with work stuff and doing a lot of stuff, and by the end of the night I was pretty tired and I actually passed out on my living room couch. And I kept waking up and saying I gotta get to bed, gotta go to bed, and I never did, so I just kept falling back to sleep on the couch. So there was 0 minutes. I didn't get no usage on the 25th. I ended up just sleeping on the couch all night. The 26th, 5 hours 32 minutes, woke up 4.2 times. And on the 27th, yesterday basically, slept for 4 hours 7 minutes and woke up 1.9 times. So the waking up on average looks to be 3 to 4 times a night if you take out that one night with 14.5. And I'm not sure exactly what happened. I can't remember if I just I was having a problem with comfortability or not, because that was only the second day I used the machine, or it could be anything, but nothing's been close to that. As far as the average time I'm sleeping per night, it's really varying, but it always seems to be most of the time the 4.5 hour mark. So I would say anywhere, I'd say about 4.5 hours on average sleep time on the machine. And it is getting a little more comfortable. Like I said, I do wish I could sleep on the side still, but like I said, if you do a little bit of even sleeping up on the back, if I move a little bit, sometimes your arm's on the hose when you're sleeping, it'll pull it and it wakes you up. So that's the only one of the difficult things with these machines, is the way that you have to sleep. You get the long hose and the mask going into it, so when you move, everything moves. So I don't know if there's I don't know how they could change the design. I'm sure it might be a little different with the full face, because it's covering your whole face, so it might be a little more sturdy. But I don't want that. I actually, when I did my overnight test in the sleep lab, they put one of them on me and it was very uncomfortable. And for like the next 2 days, my nose was running like I had the flu. I mean, just constant. It was like I thought I was getting sick from it. But it finally went away after a couple of days, and I did not want that mask again. So like I said, it's getting better. I do feel a hell of a lot better. Normally I'd be taking a nap in between my work run here on my downtime, and because I'd be so tired, I'm like, oh, let me catch an hour of sleep while I'm waiting. But I haven't had to do that really. I don't think I've taken a nap in the middle of any work day now, or any day in general in the middle of the day at all, since I started using the machine. So even though the numbers are only about 4.5 hours a night, it's a good 4.5 hours a night, as opposed to, you know, maybe sleeping in for like 5 or 6 hours before the machine, and not knowingly waking up 43 times an hour, which to me it's mental. But explains why I was so tired before, and I can definitely tell that I'm nowhere near that now. I still wish I could get a little bit more of a better sleep. I don't mind the 2 or 3 times waking up. That's not too bad. I typically remember like waking up 2 times at least, so I must be able to fall back to sleep, because sometimes I don't even remember, like when it says like 5 or 6 times waking up, I typically don't remember waking up that much. And like I said in the last video, the one thing about this machine that tells me I'm getting a much better sleep is I dream now. I dream almost every night now, as opposed to before I just didn't dream. I didn't have any dreams sleeping before. It's probably because I was waking up like every minute and a half. So I'm dreaming a lot now, which is a good sign too, I guess. Things are getting better. Gotta keep working on it. Like I said, it's about 2.5 weeks in now. I think it was like around the 9th I started this, and we're at the 27th. So hopefully after a month it's even better. I probably won't do another video next week. I'll probably wait till I'm about at least a month in now. So about another maybe 10 days from now, I'll do a recap, and a 1-month recap, just to let you know where I'm at with it. And I'd like to hear you guys' experience too, if you're on these machines. I believe the machine I'm on is the G3. I like it. I got no problems with the machine. It's very easy to use. It's, you know, it's quiet. I don't hear it. So it's a great machine as far as that goes. I believe it's the G3. But if you guys are on it and you got any tips for me, I'd appreciate it. You got any questions for me, let me know. Appreciate all the comments on the last one. A lot of people out there similar that have problems sleeping, and it's people don't realize not sleeping, what it really does to it. It really affects your everyday life pretty badly. And I'm definitely finding that out. So I do feel a lot better during the day. Still not where I want to be. I still get around 9 o'clock at night, I start to feel like, oh, I mean, I can go to sleep now, as opposed to, though, you know, want to take the nap at 2 o'clock or a half hour after I woke up in the morning. I'm already tired. But things are looking up. Hopefully they keep going in that direction. And like I said, I'll do a recap video when it's at least a month. You know, I don't want to be doing videos every week on it. It's kind of redundant, but hopefully my goal on the last one was to try to get to, like, I think 5 hours sleep per night. If I could do 4 to 5 hours a night, and I'm almost there. So I guess my next goal would be, you know, maybe 5.5 hours to 6, and then, I mean, I get that, I'm golden. I don't need any more than that. Well, we'll see. Appreciate you watching. Like I said, you got any questions or you got any tips and experiences on your Cpap and how you're liking it, let me know. I'd be glad to hear from you. Make sure you like and subscribe if you don't mind. Helps me out greatly. But that'll do it for this video. So till next time, this is Mike from MB Reviews and More, and I'll see you.